Congratulations on the win today, guys. Huge game, week 10. You guys are 8-2 going into the playoffs. Talk about it. Owen, you had a huge interception in the beginning of the game. Tanner, you had a huge one to end it. So just talk about balancing it out and taking turns this game.
Yeah, this game was a game that didn't really affect us going into playoffs, but it was a game that we mentally wanted to win, and a game that's been a battle between the two. We went in giving our all, and we're willing to do whatever we could to come out with it.
Yeah, I mean, we came in to take it as a business trip. You know, everybody did their job, and we got it done.
Talk about how you felt at the beginning of the game when you got that pick.
As a D-end, getting an interception, that's one of the craziest things. But, you know, I had to come back out. You know, offense got to do their job. You know, let offense do their work. You know, and then we keep doing us.
So, Tanner, at the end of the game, just talk about the feeling. I mean, it's your senior year, so that's one hell of a way to end the season right there.
That was an amazing feeling. We were, last drive, we were stopping them. They made some good plays. They got down the field. They got the last first down, and I was in my head saying, we need a defensive turnover. And luckily enough, we pulled through with it.
Obviously, this season's been very different with St. Ed's. We'll just talk about it. I mean, it's still St. Ed's, so it's a huge win entering the playoffs. Talk about the statement you want going forward, Owen.
I mean, I just want everybody to see how we ended this season and how we're going to start, you know, the playoffs. We're going to come in strong and finish strong.
Talk about the guys on offense. You guys have had switches all year. You guys the past 3 weeks have started to finally get healthier. Everybody's coming back. You guys are all putting the pieces together. So what's that look like? I mean, you have Trent.
It's definitely great for us. It's good having all the players back and good having those missing pieces back in the team. We're still trying to get better. We just got to make sure that everyone stays healthy and keep working to get better.
All right. Congrats on the win today, Coach. This is a huge one. I mean, obviously it didn't affect much for you guys in the playoffs, but it's a statement win. Beating Eds, you guys had a strong schedule to end the season. What's your team look like going into the playoffs?
You know, I think we'll be fine as long as we go one play at a time and one game at a time. We can't look ahead at all. You know, I think we've done a good job of that in the past, of just taking it really slow and breaking down and, you know, doing whatever it takes to win that game. So if we do that, and you know, as coaches, and then moving forward as players, and I think we have a chance each week, and that's all you can ask for.
Talk about the adversity these guys have had to push through this season, facing injury, position changes, suspensions from the transfer rule. I mean, you guys have faced it all, and finally you guys seem to be putting it together and look like the Hoban that everybody knows.
Yeah, I think, you know, adversity, if you handle it the right way, makes you better. So, you know, we were able to take our lumps when we needed it, and sometimes it's good, you know, to learn from. It's hard for kids to learn from winning. So, you know, we were able to do those things, and then we learned a lot from injuries. You know, a lot of people know that, but we played a lot of kids this year, and a lot of really, really good football players for us had to miss some games for injuries. And it won't change. We'll have the same thing going forward. You're never 100% healthy in the playoffs. So I think we learned from it, and it'll make us better.
Talk about the guys. 3 interceptions today on defense. Owen Turner, Tanner Mintz, and Rock Hill. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. You know, anytime you can get turnovers on a great team like St. Ed's, I mean, to me, that's still the team that's going to win it, you know, in Division I. They won 3 in a row. Until someone else wins it, that's the best team in Division I. So it's huge to be able to get turnovers like that. You know, the special teams one we had killed us. You know, the interception we threw, I really wasn't mad about. We just wanted to throw it deep. Let's take a punt. So it's something we got to get better at, but, you know, we'll get there.
So in the Walsh game, towards the end of the 19-14 loss, you guys held the lead, but then that final 2 minutes, you guys let Walsh score. But today, your guys' defense stepped up. It was kind of a similar situation. St. Ed's was driving down in what looked to be a scoring drive, and then Tanner picked it off. So, I mean, just talking about the difference between that week and this week.
Yeah, I think you learn. You know, you learn from different situations. You know, we were a little bit, you know, faster coached in that situation than the Walsh one. And the players were lined up. They knew what they were doing. They were ready for that. As much as you practice it, you're never really ready for it until it happens. So, you know, I just think just like anything, you learn from the adversity, and we practice that a lot now. It's not like we didn't before, but the kids got to see it live, you know, earlier in the season, and they stepped up and played.
All right, thank you.